God I did eventually get my voice back, but that little opener made me stop and consider the power of digital media and the potential it has in being harnessed for education. The little thing I did at the start of my video mimics a bunch of videos that went viral a couple of years ago. I took similar aspects of those videos, the somber mood, the flipping of the cards, and I find it really interesting that while you might not have seen the original video, chances are that you do find those aspects very familiar. This is the power of digital media, the potential to express an idea, to share an idea, to start a conversation with millions of people from the comfort of your own home. And this is the potential power of a digital classroom, a learning space without walls or borders. My name is Jamie Wilkins, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the potential positives and negatives of an increased reliance on digital media in classrooms. We are more connected than ever, with the majority of people having smartphones with internet capabilities within an arm's reach. Companies and communities are using digital media as a way of broadcasting ideas.
This is what my school bag felt like a few years ago. Dense, heavy, and back-destroying. This is what my little sisters take to high school every day, 4 years later. All of their textbooks are in one handy, accessible place. Here we have the online classroom of ALC708, where I have been able to create and learn from the comfort of my own bedroom. I would never have been able to complete the unit as an on-campus student with the distance between uni and my home. Digital media allows for teaching not to be limited by distance. As Noel writes in, using disruptive technologies to make digital connections, digital classrooms have opened additional access points for students to connect with classroom curriculum by erasing traditional school time and space boundaries. One of the big benefits for digital media for education is that it can be accessed anywhere and anytime, as long as you have a stable connection. In fact, I wrote what I planned to record for each slide down on my phone while at break at work, without the need for a laptop. Another benefit is the power to share and connect with both your teachers and your peers. Before Web 2.0, the teacher-student dynamic in a classroom was traditionally very one-sided. The teacher teaches and the students learn. Now students have more power to interact with not only the teacher but their peers as well. We saw this throughout the unit with the student-only challenges. Now, social media. Probably hated the most by my high school teachers, who always had to keep a watchful eye on us to make sure we were on the correct websites during class. But now, Twitter and Facebook all have very handy educational uses, and this unit has opened my eyes to them. Many of my university group projects have been done over Facebook Messenger, and I've used Twitter heavily throughout this unit to share ideas with similar-minded people. That's the benefits of digital media in a classroom. It makes sense that with the rise of digital media in everyday life that we will begin to integrate it so heavily into our education system. The current generation is growing up with technology more than any other before it, and possess a knowledge of how to use it in a way that takes others many years to learn. It is clear that the future is steering in this direction, a global education connection.
What you doing there, Sean?
Homework.
Really?
Go away.
That doesn't look
Go
like
away.
homework. What you have to do these days is go to a lecture and have a look around the room. I guarantee you, majority of the people attending that lecture are going to have some form of technology with them. It's not going to be just a notebook and a pen. And if you look at all those laptop screens like I do, you'll notice about 80% of them are probably not looking at what's relevant to the lecture itself, more likely a social media page. Norris and Solway called mobile phones and other Web 2.0 tools as disruptive technologies, but they did appreciate the disruption as a needed growth to a seemingly antiquated 20th century habit.
In the article, The Impact of Peer Review on Creative Self-Efficiency and Learning Performance in Web 2.0 Learning Activities, published in the Journal of Educational Technology and Society, authors point out the significant contrast between the creative nature of Web 2.0 learning activities and the structured learning that takes place in schools. As formal education is restricted by the predefined curriculum in which students have to attain certain knowledge, this is completely different to the creative features of Web 2.0 learning activities, which support active learning, creativity, and self-guided creations. Digital technologies in the classroom allow for independent exploration and creative thinking, two skills that are very key to success in the adult world. For this reason, digital technologies should always have a place in our educational system.